Hey everybody, it's July the 4th, 2008, Independence Day, and welcome to the Roach Factor, the first edition. Now I know it's like I'm 7 years old and I'm playing pretend radio station, but I have opinions that fall outside the YouTube mainstream. But you know that the YouTube mainstream falls outside the United States mainstream, which means that my opinions are mainstream. Liberal Americans want the United States to lose in Iraq. It's very obvious. When there's good news from Iraq, they refuse to see it. They don't understand that things in Iraq have changed. The United States is winning that war, but they have their whole philosophy, ideology, and agenda pinned on the hopes that the United States will lose in Iraq. So they can point a finger at President Bush and the Bush administration and any conservatives and say, see, we told you it was a mistake. We told you. When all they've been doing since day one is trying to stop the war. Now Barack Obama and all these liberal Democrats want to pull out troops. They want to retreat. They want to surrender. They want to quit, give up. Now they claim that they support U.S. troops. Of course they don't. Of course they don't. Because you cannot support U.S. troops if you don't support their mission. And their mission is simply to win. To win. U.S. soldiers, U.S. Marines, they know what the real mission is. And they know when it's over. And victory will be declared. But it's hard. War is tough. But you also know that liberal Americans will try to pull out troops even before that victory is achieved. Why would they do that? Why would any American show that much disrespect to the U.S. troops, especially those that have died, to get to where we are now, where the United States is winning? Which American could fall asleep at night knowing that by helping someone like Barack Obama to retreat from Iraq, to lose a war on purpose because you want to make a political point, because you want Barack Obama to be elected, on the backs of fallen U.S. soldiers and U.S. soldiers that are right there in Iraq working their butts off and putting their lives on the line for the United States, for national security. How can they sleep at night? How can Barack Obama sleep at night? Well, Barack Obama doesn't give a fuck about U.S. troops. He doesn't give a fuck about the situation in the Middle East. And he doesn't care that Al-Qaeda attacked the United States on 9/11. Because if he did care, he would not have the kind of policies that correspond exactly with what Al-Qaeda wants, what Iran wants. Iran is just dying for U.S. troops to leave so they can move in with their proxies and take over. Al-Qaeda, they cannot wait for U.S. troops to leave so they can go back to Anbar province. They can go back to Baghdad. Now, it's pathetic and also evil the way liberal Democrats wait for a U.S. soldier to be killed by an IED to say, see, we're losing the war. It's a wartime situation. There will be casualties. But I remember a scene in Battle of the Bulge, great little movie, and the German commander noticed that Americans were getting Christmas cakes, and he was wondering that, hey, we're fighting so hard just to get to a fuel depot, and these Americans have enough fuel, enough planes to fly cake across the ocean for their soldiers. Well, did you know that they sent all these pizzas over to Iraq for Independence Day? And I thought, oh, that's so similar. And that shows that, yes, the United States is in control there. Now, perhaps the most disturbing aspect of those people on the far left, especially politicians, is that they seem to live in the past, in 2004 or 2002 or the year 2000. It's like they cannot envision more than a day in advance. These people cannot be entrusted to formulate any kind of a strategy because they cannot look into the future. They cannot anticipate anything. All they can do is live in the past, several years back. Hey, Bush didn't win the 2000 election. Hey, Kerry said this, Kerry said that. Hey, wake up, it's 2008. The United States is winning the war in Iraq. Wake up.